What is up, people of the internet? My name is Freelance Amber, and welcome back to another Death Battle reaction video! Well, maybe not back, because this is or should I say return, and welcome back, whatever. Anyway, I messed it up. Anyway, this is Battle of the Assassins, James Bond from James Bond versus John Wick from John Wick. So before we begin, please watch the original episode on either the Rooster website or the Death Battle YouTube channel before coming to my reaction or anybody else's reactions. Go support the team that's been making the series awesome. So first of all, I want to apologize for lack of videos for a lot of reasons. One, because now we're getting back into the Death Battle, and two, I have been reacting to the Ruby Ice Queendom, but since we have yet to get any sort of confirmation if we're allowed to post reactions, I've been holding off my from posting reactions, and I have not even been editing them because again, we don't even know when we're allowed to post our reactions without getting some sort of copyright. And I really want to get into anime reactions, but I don't know how to edit reactions for anime because those copyright laws are more strict than what we're given we're given for Rooster Teeth content. But anyway, I digress. That's a problem for another time. Anyway, so we are back for the mid season break. I thought there was a fly in here. Anyway, yeah. So this was announced during RTX, and people have been pointing out that the Excalibur from Warframe and Raiden from Metal Gear is not actually considered an episode. It's more like a bonus episode. So I may need to go back to see if it is part of the Season 9 roster or if it's just a bonus episode. You don't get what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, James Bond vs. John Wick was announced at RTX, and we've been waiting for a while. Anyway, I don't know what else to say about this, so let's just get on this. So, Death Battle, James Bond vs. John Wick. My god. Film's greatest, suavest super assassins, new and old, try to take each other out in this positively shocking, Death Battle. Anyway, let's just get this started. In 3, 2, 1, go. Wham, 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 wham.
James Bond, the world-famous secret agent 007.
John Wick, the legendary hitman who did the impossible.
Whether they fly solo or operate on behalf of the government, the world is filled with professional killers of all shapes and sizes.
But which one of cinema's super assassins is packing parabellum, and which one will live to die another day? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, so CG animation. I thought it would have been live action.
From the shores
of
Crab Key to the crap stables of Casino Royale. From Russia with Love to Moonraker at the edge of outer space. No man has saved the world more times than Bond.
James Bond.
He's the OG action hero.
Was Sean Connery?
There ever was.
Did Sean Connery do James Bond?
60s.
After a climbing accident in the French Alps took his parents, the young James studied abroad and graduated to the Ministry of Defense.
Delicatessen in stainless steel?
He
what?
rose through the ranks, quickly becoming a commander of the Royal Navy. And when you find the thing you're good at, in his case wanting murder, never do it for free.
So,
was that brutal?
James decided on her Majesty's
James Bond not codenamed his parents and Andrew, Delcroix,
and they were so impressed he was given his first
I couldn't finish it.
Assassinations. With this
I saw Connery's.
blood, Bond was granted the legendary 00 status and a license to kill with impunity.
As the premier defender of the West, Agent 007 is a jack of all trades when it comes to kicking commie ass and terrorist ass. And basically everyone's ass for the past 60 years.
Yeah.
From the novels to the movies to the comics and games.
Yeah.
He's been rebooted tons of
John?
times. But they're all.
I said John. James Bond has been in more shit than James. Oh my god, mixing up the names. James Bond has been in more shit than John Wick. The only thing they have in common, other than movies, is the comics. But James Bond has more novels and games. What does John Wick have? I'm sorry, I love John Wick, but not good. Whatever.
Still Bond.
Bond is a master of infiltration, disguise,
Bond
acrobatics,
does not
driving,
so different
diving,
character that he
skiing,
cannot be
boating,
composite.
climbing, horseback riding, airplane pilot, swordsman.
He's done so much that
fighter,
Wiz
knife
has to take a
thrower,
breather.
Ripple thrower.
And deadliest of all, gamer.
Hey!
Bond carries his classic Walter PPK, among the world's first successful double-action
I never
semi-automatic
played
pistol.
the
While it only carries
N64
9 rounds,
007
small size
game.
makes it optimal for
I didn't even know that was a thing.
And a microdermal sensor in the grip coded to Bond's fingerprint means only he can fire it.
Ha!
It even comes with unique ammo that breaks apart upon entry and creates 8 exit wounds, traveling like a bullet but hitting like a shotgun.
Especially deadly considering Bond has the golden eye of an expert marksman,
GoldenEye.
able to take out a room of armed guards in a single
Woo!
second, or shoot the fuel tank of a helicopter from a speeding boat a quarter of a mile away.
He's just as deadly disarmed. Bond combines multiple martial arts like judo,
I'm sorry, but did he just smack a woman? I'm pretty sure that there's a reason for that. If any of you have seen like all the John, I keep messing up the names again. The James Bond movies. What was that about?
boxing, Krav Maga, Muay Thai, and Jiu-Jitsu, allowing him to keep up even when outnumbered.
This mix of styles is likely the Welsh self-defense system known as Goshinkwai, which is taught by the modern Special Air Service.
Though that all pales in comparison to his greatest ability. Fucking, banging, laying down pipe. He's so proficient at seduction, it actually feels more like a superpower.
Look, we're not kidding. He once seduced a female assassin sent to kill him so thoroughly, she threw herself in front of the bullet meant for him. She knew him for less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes Bond does
What?
stuff I can only describe as superhero shit. Look at this. So why not follow that impulse and give him some superhero gadgets too?
Developed by MI6's resident quartermaster, Q, Bond's spy gadgetry often complements his knack for problem solving and quick thinking.
He's got a pen that'll explode after 3 clicks and disarm after a 4th, an Omega Seamaster watch that can shoot a laser beam, a cigarette that fires a miniature rocket, and C4 toothpaste that can be remotely detonated.
You just clicked it twice.
Probably a safer bet than that pen, especially if you're a compulsive clicker
Oh.
like me. Wait, was I on 3 or 4?
He also occasionally wears a lightweight bulletproof vest, as well as a garrote wire for quiet kills and a grappling hook hidden within his belt buckle.
That's only the semi-normal shit. He's carried earbuds that give him super hearing,
Hey.
X-ray shades, ultrasonic cufflink grenades, a stun gas keychain, a cell phone taser, exploding remote-controlled drones, a nanosuit that turns him completely invisible.
Because why not?
Fucking jetpack. You've gotta have a hell of a pair of thunderballs to piss off a crazy Scot riding one of those.
But his greatest weapon is the one, the only,
His dick.
What the?
Aston Martin DB5.
Oh,
Did she
I
just
thought
blow
we
him
were
up
still
to-
talking about him.
What?
Never mind. This absolute beauty isn't just good looks. She's packing front-mounted machine
What is this,
guns,
like the
oil
Kid
slicks,
Rider of that time?
And of course, the ejector.
Yes, I
seat.
know about
Oh,
Kid
and
Rider.
Good luck trying to break in. This baby is insanely bulletproof. Like, just look at this. It won't stop. Still going. Still going.
Q has provided numerous vehicles over the years with ever more insane features, like
Bruh.
a submarine transformation, light-bending holograms, and a remote control built into Bond's phone.
God, just look at him, living his best life. And why wouldn't he? He's a globe-trotting ladies' man with the UK Treasury as his personal
Bruh!
credit card. He's got the world in the palm of his hand.
Can you
For
not?
some, the world is not enough. Though Bond's iterations may vary, one thing remains throughout.
Okay.
Behind that debonair smile and British wit is a broken, soulless shell.
Ooh.
A man only good for killing.
I guess it's no surprise that a dude who smokes up to 70 cigarettes a day
70?
and repeatedly drinks enough to enter a coma might have a death wish.
Now, James wasn't always like this. Not long after getting his 00, he found love, and loved so much he left the Secret Service behind.
But
But there are some lives you can't escape, and some lives you can't save, no matter how hard you try. Sometimes all that's left is to kill the love inside you until all that matters is revenge.
There's no denying Bond's psychopathic tendencies. He's killed hundreds of enemy combatants over his career and might just enjoy the act of torture.
But what makes me respect him is he never forgets a pun afterward.
What?
All that hate and regret wrapped up into one man with nothing to live for. The perfect assassin for a dying empire.
Enough to hold his own
Was that a
against
shredder?
Human henchmen like Oddjob
Crushed
and
a man's
Jaws,
skull.
who can lift a van off the.
Hold on. Overcame. Okay, a lobotomy with the. What? Overcame a lobotomy with the power of love? Isn't lobotomy the process when you. Oh, when for morticians, it's just like drain a dead body's fluids and then like put different kind of fluids in there so they don't rot? Is that what lobotomy is? I need. Anyone. Stole a guy's skydiver shoes mid-drop. Often knocks out henchmen with one. Now he's One Punch Man. He's officially One Punch Man. Crushed a man's skull in flip-flops? I'm sorry. What? Dodge the Solux agitator laser beam. Fine. Survive 113 Gs without passing out. Excuse me. Tortured in North Korea for 14 months. Ouch. Defeated well, I don't know these people. I never saw any of the James Bond movies. Not the old ones or the Daniel Craig ones.
The ground.
He survived being blasted by a Stinger missile, falling hundreds of feet into a river, and having his eggs scrambled.
At his best, he's even fast enough to dodge gunfire nearly point blank and missiles while in free fall and still shoot people. This is the superhero shit we were talking about.
Time and time again, he's outsmarted criminal masterminds like Dr. No, Goldfinger, and Scaramanga.
Was that a
the
robot
man
hand?
with the golden gun. He's even bested the worst of them all, his arch nemesis, the international terrorist, Blofeld.
In 2 different timelines, no less.
2 different
and plot twist, in the second, Blofeld was Bond's long-lost adopted brother. Which, if I recall correctly, also happened in Austin Powers. But that's why we love the old Scottish so-and-so.
Sure, the evil villain with the white cat.
Laser by kite surfing on a tsunami. What more can we say about 007? He's got the best job in the business, and nobody does it better.
Okay. You know, before this Death Battle came out, before this came out, after it was announced, I kind of have a feeling that James Bond might win this because I kept telling people that he's been around longer, he has more gadgets, but this crushed a man's skull in flip-flops. How does that work? Explain to me how that works.
You ever just screw up, like really badly, like make the worst mistake ever, so bad you're just fucked for the rest of your life?
Yes. Let's lay out a hypothetical. You see a car that you like, but its owner won't sell. So, you follow him home, beat him senseless, steal his car, and kill his dog.
The dog his beloved wife gifted him after she died very recently.
Bruh, I feel like this is a parallel to freaking... What was her name? From the Carnage and... Lucy? What was her name, Lucy? I think her name was Lucy. Yeah, because we're going for the Alpha Live character here, not Carnage, because that guy intentionally killed his own dog. Or just kills dogs in general. But the Lucy one, I'm pretty sure her name was Lucy. But John Wick and Lucy are kind of like the same. Other people beat the shit out of the dogs they love and, well, to death. Well, John Wick beat them to death. Lucy just made their heads explode.
So yeah, pretty big mistake.
Oh, the puppy!
Well, he just happens to be the single deadliest assassin in the entire world.
He may be called Baba Yaga, but he's not the boogeyman. He's the one you sent to kill the goddamn boogeyman.
Yeah.
John Wick. So yeah, that's one pretty huge mistake.
Yeah.
The full story of this specter is almost non-existent, but rumor has it he was trained by the Rooster crime syndicate from a young age, before moving to America and making a name for himself in its criminal underworld.
Terrifying enough to scare the living daylights out of even the most hardened murderers.
Wick is a master martial artist, combining several schools into an all-purpose fighting style that focuses on maximum efficiency with minimal effort.
Almost
freaking
no
Keanu
one
Reeves, man.
has lived to tell the tale. So which specific forms he practices are for his eyes only. So why don't we look at the martial arts used to prepare for the movies by everyone's favorite immortal, Keanu Reeves.
Reeves combines Sambo, Aikido, Judo, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
What was the thing he did? No, You're perfect. What was the thing? What was the meme he did when he was that part? No, you're perfect. Was that? I don't remember.
You're breathtaking.
For defensive joint locks, throws, and wrestling moves to avoid as much damage to himself as possible while using his opponent's own weight against them.
Though his go-to is Krav Maga, which is designed to take all the best moves from various martial arts to make the ultimate fighting style.
While most martial arts are designed with other purposes in mind, like exercise, Krav Maga's entire goal is basically murder.
Oh, boy, if that isn't Wick to a T. In his hands, literally anything can be a deadly weapon. Knives, swords, books, his belt. Shit, he once took out 3 guys with a pencil. A number 2 pencil.
Hang on.
And think.
Okay. Probably shouldn't have paused at a murder spot right there. But anyway, that might be an advantage for Wick. Okay, I'm just gonna go by their last names because I keep mixing up their first names. That's gonna be an advantage for Wick because, like he just said, he can use anything. He can use anything for a weapon. Well, Bond, well, he would have any kind of weapon on it, but I don't. Well, I don't know if that would be an advantage now that I think about it. But anyway.
Thanks to John's precise understanding of the human body, he can target weak points and vital organs with ease.
But thanks to the Continental, he doesn't have to rely on writing utensils to execute his victims.
Imagine a chain of hotels around the world that serve as a front for a whole underground society of assassins. He can consult the wine steward's robust selection.
Pistols, revolvers, submachine guns, assault rifles, shotgun, plastic explosives, it's all on the menu.
I heard there's gonna be a 4th John Wick
his
movie.
Heckler & Koch P30L, a polymer-framed semi-automatic handgun that holds 15 rounds of 9x19 parabellum.
Like non-related fun fact, did you know that the 3rd John Wick movie came out on my birthday?
Which he wields like an artist does a paintbrush. Wick can empty entire rooms full of enemies before they can blink, once even taking out 7 armed guards in only 3 seconds.
He's the definition of accurate, almost never missing a shot, and that includes on horseback. And motorcycle back. If he's got a view to a kill,
and the knees!
He's taking it.
And he comes literally dressed to kill with his perfectly tailored, tactically lined suit jacket that is completely bulletproof. Even repeated gunshots from close range do nothing to him.
It also helps him
might knock the wind out of him
for some sick stealth kills and even disappear in plain sight like the goddamn Batman.
Wick eventually joined the Tarasov mob and quickly became one of their top enforcers, a grim reaper who hunted their enemies with divine prejudice.
But maybe this
Can you not click the pen?
More human than we first thought. After years of being a badass, Wick wanted out of the mob to get married to the love of his life and retire. Wow, I wonder how that first date conversation went. Man, she must have really fallen for him. I guess he put the ass in assassin.
So his boss gave him an impossible task. He could leave if he wiped out every last one of the mob's enemies in a single night. Which he did, because human or no, he's still John Wick.
Yeah.
And he lived happily ever after.
But
well, until his former boss's snot-nosed son screwed up. Like, really badly. Great job, Theon. You never miss.
That wasn't just some dog, but a semblance of hope. The opportunity to grieve unalone. His last tether to a happy life.
Yeah.
So Wick back with a vengeance. Prepared
y'all fucked up bad!
Had gotten his way until the whole of New York's criminal underworld had been razed by his
my god, I'm like,
Over the course of the 3 movies, which span only about 2 weeks, Wick left over 300 bodies in.
Hold on, what do you say?
Whole of New York's criminal underworld had been razed by his bloody crusade. Over the course of the 3 movies, which span only about 2 weeks.
Really? Really? So the time frame for between 1 through 3 is only 2 weeks? Are you serious?
Wick left over 300 bodies in
Woo!
his wake.
300. Running into him is like seeing the sky fall.
Oh!
You're going to die. There's no escape. He survived being stabbed, rammed by cars, shot in the stomach, blown up, mutilated, and knocked off of a 10-story building, all within a fortnight.
Oh, and somewhere in there he found the energy to
Minimal
trek
signs of
through the Saharan desert. And it's not like his injuries from the previous movie had time to heal, or the ones from the movie before that.
We cannot emphasize this enough. John Wick is unstoppable.
He's strong enough to toss around full.
I'm not interested in the comics.
Bone and
2
assassins.
arm does not bend like that.
Floor.
Wick absolutely annihilated his former Tarasov employers, the Neapolitan crime family, Camorra, and fended off an international army of assassins attacking him at random, one after the other, every few minutes.
Even after being declared excommunicado by the Continental, bereft of his former resources, he killed every last soldier sent after him by the High Table.
Bruh!
Barely a quantum of solace to
The doggo!
Like we said, completely unstoppable. Outgunned, outmanned, it doesn't matter. John Wick lost everything in the world that meant anything to him, and that means he won't stop killing until there's no one left, or he dies trying. And good freaking luck with that.
Oh my god! Keanu Reeves, not Keanu Reeves, Wick is a beast! Oh, even with all that, I'm still gonna have to go with Bond on this one. Sure, from what I've been told, some of the James Bond movies are like, or bad, but here's the thing, like I said, he's been around the longest, he has more gadgets, I feel like I should have put in more, but that's all I could think of. But as much as I want to vote for John Wick, because he's just such a badass. And only 2 weeks between the 3 movies? Oh my god, he just cannot get a break. He's just been stabbed, shot, mutilated. Well, he did that on his own, but with the finger thing. But oh my god. But I'm sorry, John Wick. As much of a badass you are, I'm still gonna have to go with James Bond. More gadgets, been around longer, more games and comics. Yeah, I'm sorry, but so we're gonna go with James Bond on this one. As much of a badass John Wick is. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time
to die for a death battle!
Okay, it's no time to die for a death battle. Excuse me.
Is not one to be taken lightly. Be careful, 007. And happy hunting.
Your concern is always touching, Q. Vodka martini, shaken,
okay, we got
not stirred.
So we got the Daniel
What can I
Craig
get you, mate?
face.
Drinks are on me.
I prefer to be alone.
Bruh.
Unfortunately, I wasn't asking, Baba Yaga. Now you can come with me, or we can do this here.
Killing isn't permitted on company grounds.
Lucky me.
Boy! Ooh! Okay, just knocked his head.
Seems you've got me at a disadvantage. You won't mind giving a dead man walking one last smoke?
What does MI6 want with me?
Your reputation precedes you. I'll be sure to keep up.
No, you won't.
There it is. Ooh. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Okay, there's a pen! Oh, I heard a click. Is that 2 clicks? Oh.
To be entirely honest, I lost count.
Yeah, I kind of lost count too. I mean, all the sound effects, I keep hearing that one's like a different sound effect than a click. Oh yeah, remote control shit. Oh! What did it say? Oh, it's now out of control. Woo! Oh. Oh yeah, bulletproof vest. Oh! My God, man.
What comes around goes around, as they say.
Yeah.
Rip. Aw. You gonna pull that thing out?
Bond, come in. What's the mission status?
Smashing. Positively smashing.
Oh, do grow up,
Bruh.
007.
KO!
I never thought Wick could lose, but I guess I'll never say never again. Though his skills and brutal tenacity would have saved Wick initially, against James Bond, you only live twice.
Yeah.
You mean once, right?
I know what I said.
Uh-huh. Well, despite all that, Wick met his match in Agent 007.
Yeah.
And match is the optimal word here. Wick may have been an expert martial artist.
Let me see. James Bond. Faster reflexes, superior aim, wider variety of opponents. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess worldwide. Well, isn't the same thing for Wick? Whatever. Clever problem solver. Not as specialized in assassination. Yeah. He's more of a spy. Like he's more like a spy. And you know, I'm hoping for. I don't know if they did it already, but I'm hoping Gaijin Guma actually does a witch ninja on Bond, because when you look at it, in a sense, James Bond is kind of like a ninja, because from what I've learned from Gaijin Guba's Witch Ninja series, ninjas are not like what we know today in like the modern sense, but back then, like they try to get shit done fast and use like art of manipulation and shit. That's what James Bond does. Wick, however, he just like points and shoots to kill. Anyway, Wick, higher pain tolerance, yeah, and stamina, more coverage from body armor, okay, but slow reaction speed, cannot easily counter gadgets. Yeah, because from the movies that I've seen, I've never seen him like Wick do anything when it comes to gadgets.
But Bond has actually practiced several of the same styles Wick has, and has been shown to be just as skilled a fighter.
Yeah.
And defeating master martial artists himself.
Wick's ability to shatter a floor of bulletproof glass definitely makes him superhumanly strong, but Bond has fought off similarly powerful henchmen in the past.
And while Wick's speed and accuracy with a gun may look unbeatable, Bond's is just as impressive.
He's landed accurate shots just as well as Wick ever has, but more importantly, he has a faster quick draw.
Yeah.
That's right. Despite being played by Neo himself, Wick has never dodged bullets. Bond, on the other hand, has. And that superior speed gave him an edge in both close-quarter combat.
Hang on. Though they are likely outliers, Bond has dodged electricity from Gustav Graves in GoldenEye 007 Reloaded, as well as laser beams in The Man with the Golden Gun and Moonraker.
And on the draw.
Though since both had body armor, the fight probably wasn't going to be won by guns alone. And that's where Bond held his biggest advantage, his gadgets.
Yeah.
There was no way Wick would see an exploding pen or a laser watch coming.
That's
and
true.
That's the whole point of Bond's gadgets.
That's true.
They're seemingly normal, everyday objects that'll take his enemy by surprise.
Given time, Bond has always used these to come up with game-winning strategies, even against numerically superior foes, especially with his more absurd technology like the invisible nanosuit and remote-controlled explosive drones.
I mean, yeah.
His endurance might be mind-blowing, but he isn't invincible.
He can keep fighting even on death's door, but the deadliness of Bond's trick weapons would not have given him that option.
That's true.
Diamonds are forever, but against someone just as skilled with an arsenal straight out of science fiction, Wick's luck definitely wasn't. Bond may have been the spy who loved me, but against Wick, he was going to live and let die. And you can bet tomorrow never dies. Nailed it. Look, I just had to fit the last few movies in, okay? Oh, wait, shit! I forgot about Octopussy!
The winner is Bond.
James
Bond.
James Bond. Yeah! I knew it! Sorry,
Hey, if you want more
Wick,
ASAP,
you're
why not
awesome,
grab a
but...
membership. You'll get exclusive emotes, badges, live chat, live streams, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff. Just click that join button. Thanks for watching.
Okay, who's next? Oh! Black Adam and Black Adam Apocalypse. Oh, that's gonna be difficult because I barely know those two. Anyway, yeah! I gotta win! Wait, how many wins have I had so far this season? I lost count. Anyway, woo! I win! That's another win right here. Oh my god, I am on a roll, baby! I am on a roll! I don't know what the fuck was that about. Anyway, that was a pretty good death battle. I like John Wick. He's such a badass, but again, James Bond has more gadgets, been around longer. And what they said, like, Wick cannot anticipate the kind of gadgets that James Bond has. But anyway, I think we're gonna end things off right here. So, until the next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts of this death battle in the comment section down below. If you liked the video and enjoyed it, go ahead and click the subscribe. Hang on. Before I continue, what do you think of this death battle? Do you think they made the right choice, or do you think it could have gone differently? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video and enjoyed it, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Also, hit the bell button to be notified of my latest reactions, and follow me on Twitter at FreelanceAmber for pretty much the same thing, or just random shit in general. So remember, stay awesome, be nice to animals, don't be dicks, keep moving forward, and I will see you all in the next video!